Just because the series is ending does not mean the journey stops. Who knows, we might come back for a season 2, but that's for the people to decide. Welcome to Beauty Deep, a docu-series where we are going all in, and I mean literally. We are talking skin, body, hair, gut. 4 touch points in real time, no shortcuts. Each episode explores each world. We've explored my face, my body, my hair, and in this final episode, it's time to get to the root of it all. My gut. The cure and the cause. Coming up on Beauty Deep. I wish I just invested a long time ago in everything that I needed, but better late than never, you know?
You need to reapply it. This is the hard bit.
I don't reapply it, but I will. Yes! So spicy. Yeah. We have come far. I'm very happy. I'm so happy. Food being one of the reasons for your beauty issues is something that I feel like we rarely speak about. I don't think you can tackle any of your issues without getting to the core. As influencers, we love to give you the tips and tricks, but no one ever speaks about what is happening in here. And that's something I had to face for this series, in realizing that actually I don't eat as healthy as I think. I am a gym babe. You've seen me in the gym, you've seen me pick up those weights, you've seen the food that I post online, but I had to come to the realizations that I had some really bad habits that I had to address. You know I've mentioned this. We underestimate the power of food and how healing food can be in our body. I remember watching that clip of that woman talking about how she healed her eczema just from food, and I think it's something we just don't consider. So when your skin is breaking out, when it's overly itchy, it's just your body signaling to you that, hey, there is something wrong that is happening internally. As much as it is internal as well, of course, there are external factors. You know, I'm allergic to so much. Dust has been something that I've realized that I'm allergic to. And for me to realize that on something that I cannot see is a realization of how am I actually going to tackle this? And these are some of the scary things that we have to go through. On this journey, I had to be really honest with myself and my eating habits. I realized that I don't love a sweet treat. I will take it to thy kingdom come. It's not just one donut, it might be 5. Yeah. In one sitting. And then I realized that my water intake was inconsistent. The third thing was, even though I did eat healthy for most parts, I lacked variations. And if you know me, you know that food can stress me out. So I like to break down those boundaries by eating the same thing every day. And the issue with that is you're not getting the variety and all the goodness that you need, including the variation of fiber, prebiotics, probiotics, and all the things you need to ensure that you have a healthy, balanced diet. I wasn't getting any of that. I was getting the same thing. When you're a gym girly, when you train, people always talk about protein, protein, protein. But what is also very important that a lot of us don't get enough of is fiber. We have to have our greens in there. We have to have our veg. We have to have our fruit. We have to have these things also added into our diet, and it's just as important. So yeah, so many things played a factor and it had to change ASAP.
I don't know if you can relate, but food stresses me out. Like, I have to wake up every single day and think about what food I'm gonna eat 3 times a day. I am literally just a girl. When I get the money, I am investing in a nutritionist. Is that how you say the word? A nutritionist? Whatever that is. A chef. All of them people to cover all the works for me, because thinking about food, literally, my friends have seen me at the peak of crying. But thank God we're in the social media age where we can literally just Google online, you know, YouTube, and there's nutritionists, there's experts, there's everyone online to help us, so we don't really have to do this journey alone. And I think that's really helped me in this journey of understanding food and being like, okay, you know, it can be more simple and we don't have to, you know, go crazy about it. So that's brought ease for me.
Here are some examples of my go-to meals whilst I'm still learning to build anti-inflammatory recipes that don't feel boring and are jam-packed with flavor and goodness. This power bowl right here will change your mornings for you. It has everything you need to start your day and it's super filling. I tell you no lie, if I eat this in the morning, I won't be hungry until 3 to 5 p.m.
The shift is now. Tomorrow, not later.
Okay, so let me share with you one of my anti-inflammatory meals. Since I have been learning about food, I have really had to kind of do my research on what my body likes, what is good for my body, and what my body needs. I feel like before, it wasn't that I wasn't eating healthy. It was I wasn't getting a variation. So this is a really, really simple recipe that you can do at home by yourself. Of course you can do it by yourself. This is a recipe that you can literally do at home. It's super easy to do, pretty quick as well. What you are going to need is your marinated chicken. So with my chicken, I have a dash of soy sauce. If you want your chicken to taste unbelievable, un poquito when it comes to a dash of sweet soy sauce, we have garlic pepper, all-purpose, smoked paprika, white pepper, and some pomegranate molasses. Oh my gosh, the girl on TikTok who put me on, well done for introducing me to such goodness. Again, you can marinate your chicken however you please. We are going to bake our chicken. I don't like air fried chicken. I think it just tastes ugh. And then for our base, we are going to have spinach tossed in garlic. Now, you can eat it raw, but if you actually heat up spinach, it releases double the fiber. I think near enough double the fiber. So that's what we're gonna do. And then for our greens of choice as well, we're gonna do bok choy. Now, I've introduced bok choy into my diet just because I was getting a little bit tired of like broccoli and asparagus and green beans and all those stuff. I was just like, variation, and it has been so amazing. I toss it in literally just a little bit of seasoning of choice, whatever you want to do, and it literally cooks in like 3-4 minutes. And then we're gonna add some sweet potatoes. I personally like to boil my sweet potatoes, then I like to bake it. That might feel long for you, that's just me, or you can air fry it. I really like to have that crispy edge. That's just a personal preference, but you can do whatever you want to do. And then we're also going to have some chopped tomatoes. We always have to have some chopped tomatoes, some fresh parsley and coriander. Your meal isn't an anti-inflammatory meal without adding your prebiotics. So today we are going to use the Super Beet kimchi from Vadas, however you say that. So good for you. This is naturally fermented. When it comes to like prebiotics and adding them into your diet, I feel like there's limited choices on the market, but it is what it is. I feel like with kimchi, you can add it to anything and everything. You can eat it with salmon. You can literally add it to any meal and it elevates that meal. Because prebiotics is something that we tend to miss out in our diet. If you really don't want kimchi in your meal, you can add sauerkraut, whatever this is, because this is also another prebiotic that is naturally fermented. So it's really, really good for your body. Another thing that a lot of people just like to add to their meals, so they make sure that they have that in their diet. And we have some boiled eggs. We're gonna double up on the protein with some boiled eggs, and I'm gonna garnish that with some chives. Unfortunately, we don't have fresh chives, but it's still okay. And then you're probably thinking, whoa, so many ingredients. You can substitute anything you don't like, or anything you don't feel like is relevant in this meal. I just like it because it feels jam-packed with everything I need. And I'm also making a meal for 2, so this isn't just for me. And then we have some healthy fats. You always have to have healthy fats in your diet, which is avocado. And our garnishes, you can choose whatever garnish you want. There's so much on the market that you can actually make for yourself. I'm just gonna go in with extra virgin olive oil and some limes. Oh, so good.
The shift is now. Tomorrow, not later. Now when the world tells me I'm ready, I am ready. I am aligned. I am present. Every fear I released, every moment of...
Okay, so we got my bestie in the building.
So we have made this anti-inflammatory meal quick and easy. Literally, if it wasn't for filming, 20-30 minutes max, and literally jam-packed with so many good things.
All the good stuff. Ooh, let me get a little lime action on
Yes,
here.
let's get the
Yeah.
get the lime all up in there. I put a little bit of cayenne pepper on the egg in the middle.
We love a Cheyenne.
We love a cayenne.
Lord bless this food and bless the hands. Hallelujah.
That's the hands, child. Got some bok choy in there.
So fresh.
So good. And we're not gonna be feeling like crazy people when we're going on our walk.
No.
So good.
Just came back off of a flight. I needed this. Because you know, being in the air won't bloat you.
What do you think about bok choy?
I love bok choy.
I love a bok choy.
I like how you cooked it. It's still got that crunch. Because sometimes it can be too
Soggy. Okay, we're gonna need some.
privacy.
Yeah.
Food isn't the only factor in the equation. Supplements like liquid iron really helped my hair from shedding excessively and brought life back into my face. When it comes to skin, you wanna think about things like glutathione, milk-tristan, which I actually need to re-up on. I also use things like allergy tablets, liquids to control my allergic reactions. Pre and probiotics are of course a non-negotiable and very much needed for gut health and keeping everything in check.
Let's start with where we are at with skin. Also, this so good. Is it Haru Wonder? Haru Wonder. You will always be great. This is so hydrating for my skin. I don't know if you can see. This is literally the only thing I have on my skin. I had it on before I turned on the camera, and then I wanted to apply it a little bit more. Look at this. I literally have stepped out my house 3 times with just this because in my mind, I thought that I did my entire skincare routine. And then I've been like, oh my gosh, no, I didn't do my skincare routine, which I'm not saying that this is the only thing you can put on your skin and then leave your house. No, you have to do your moisturizer, you have to do your SPF. But because my skin was so hydrated, just basically it's really good. It's one product that I can say I have really enjoyed in a very long time. Of course, all of the products that I use because I really like them, but this is a winner. This really helps with skin irritation and it is extremely hydrating. So that is for the win. So let's start with skincare. Skin, where are we in terms of like my face? So I'm doing my 4th Pico Laser next week, actually. Yes, in less than 7 days. As you can see, there's still a little bit of texture just for today because it's come to my knowledge that one of the things that I'm allergic to is dust. So my skin gets a little bit, because it is extremely hot right now and my home is actually dust prone. So I have had to get an air purifier. It's huge. I had to get an air purifier. It cost me like £100 to try help with the circulation of the air in my home. On a good day, and I'll insert on a good day, my skin is looking amazing. My skin is looking amazing. And I just know for me, all those basic facials are just they don't work for my skin. I did a hydrofacial before I went to Cannes. Didn't do anything. My skin loves an advanced treatment. So if you have skin like mine and you're thinking, should I invest? If you do want to see texture change and a reduction in your hyperpigmentation, you're gonna have to invest. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I have discount codes so I can help you out, whether you're a girl or boy, just to get you some coins off, but if you are looking to really target some serious areas, you're not going to be able to skip it. And I wish I just invested a long time ago in everything that I needed, but better late than never, So I am really, really happy with Pico Laser. As I mentioned, I have my 4th session next week.
The question my favorite question, how are we doing with the sun cream application?
Oh, slather it on.
Okay. And if you aren't all day and you take it with you, you need to reapply it. This is the hard bit.
I don't reapply it. But I will.
Because if it's only protects you for about 3 hours.
Okay.
So if you put it on in the morning and you go out the whole day, by 12 o'clock it's not protecting you anymore.
Okay.
That's where you're probably going wrong.
Okay.
And it's hard if you're wearing makeup, but try...
Yeah, when I'm wearing makeup, oh my gosh, that's why I have to breathe today.
Yeah. There's a spray that you can spray over makeup, which is not as good as a cream one. You don't get as much product, but it's good. It's good enough to as a reapplication over makeup. So it's like a mist, which is quite good.
Okay.
50. So,
but other than that, when I'm good, you can see.
Yeah.
Like my skin looks so good.
Yeah.
Like so, I'm just like it's just the weather that's irritating me. But overall, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm just like.
Yeah, no, it's a process, and we've just got to be on this journey.
Literally.
And you'll see. Yeah, the texture looks good.
The texture looks so good.
It's
I
not,
broke out yesterday,
it's
but
more, it's not as textured, so that's good. We just want to work on lightening this pigment now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll keep going. And how are you still using the clear, the Abaji? How often are you using that?
I slowed down on the Abaji because every time I was irritated, it irritated even more. But Tret was helping me.
Okay.
So every time I was irritated, I'd put Tret on.
Okay.
In the morning, my skin is living la vida loca.
Okay.
So, yeah, but Tret was like once in a while as well.
Okay, so how many nights a week would you say you're using the Tret?
Probably once
a
week. Yeah.
Okay, and then not using the clear at all? Or...
I haven't used it in like, properly in like 3 weeks.
Okay. Okay. And then you're still on the antihistamines, the daily antihistamines?
Yeah, 180 mg. So spicy.
You can get some sweat in, but usually within a couple of hours it's gone.
Okay. After Pico, I'm going to consider microneedling. I really want to experience microneedling because that's initially what I wanted to do first before Maria said, just based on your skin, this is what I think would be beneficial. I'm going to ask her if she thinks that I should move on to microneedling or if I should stick with Pico, and I'll see what she says. But eventually I do want to get into microneedling. So would I recommend Pico Laser? Absolutely, 100%. It's really done wonders to the texture of my skin. One, I have been getting compliments from everyone. So that means that people can actually see there's a massive difference in my skin. Of course, on my off days when my skin is going through things, I'm gonna take my Hive allergy tablet. My skin will calm down. But on a really, really good day, my skin is looking absolutely stunning. And my makeup, oh my gosh, my makeup is... When you realize that your base is so important for a flawless makeup look, the way my makeup has transformed, I do the same makeup looks like 10 out of 10 times. My skin is making my makeup pop more. Does that make sense? So even though I'm doing the same thing, girl, she is divine for the gods. So I highly recommend my body laser, Aerolase. So this is what my skin has looked just after 2 sessions. And why we've only done 2 sessions is because I have had to move around a lot of things due to my schedule. So although I've had 4 Pico sessions, I've only had 2 lasers on my body, but I am feeling so much more. Oh my gosh. I don't want to get emotional because this honestly means so much to just have my chest area out and my arms and not feel like, you know, it was still, and I've still got more sessions left, and this is where we're at. This is, especially my chest area, I'm really, really happy. And the reason, can I let you in on a secret? The reason why I know it cleared up, because I was like, is this clearing up? But then when I started taking more pictures, I was like, oh my days, I don't have to edit my chest. Like, there's only this dot here that I edit in pictures, but other than that, I leave my chest area. But before, I had to edit my chest a lot. We've come a long way. That's too hot?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
feels so good. I like it. That's good. Honestly, God bless Maria for my Pico and God bless Teresa for the body laser, because they are really doing wonders in terms of my journey. So would I recommend both practitioners? Absolutely, 100%, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. So happy I have 2 discount codes depending on what treatment you want to do. But I would absolutely 100% recommend. Of course, they have other treatments that they do. I just don't have discount codes for them, but tell them Tiana sent you. You never know. I'm so much more me. Like, I was me before. I've always been confident, you know? Don't get it twisted. She's always gonna be divine. She's a hottie. She's so beautiful. She is so beautiful. But it's just the un poquito. All these little changes just make a difference. You know what I mean? I actually washed my hair yesterday. And guess what? My hair has grown. My hair has grown, but we cut it. We have to trim off the dead ends. It's just a bit much. I had a lot of dead ends. She was straight. She didn't have no kink or no coil. Child, she was straight. She was Caucasian. She was Caucasian. So I am really, really happy. We literally only have half of the straightness left, and yeah, my hair has been growing. It's been retaining length. Oh, my skin is just a little bit itchy. Don't do that, Tiana. We've been retaining length. Shedding and retaining length was one of my 2 big goals, and 5 months in, we have done that. I want to remind you that you must be taking your supplements to also counter this, because I was iron deficient, and that's why my hair was shedding. Even Remy, who does my hair, she was like, this is how much has shedded, and it was literally like a tiny bit. And she was like, when was the last time you did your wash day? And I was like, 7 days ago. I've been washing my hair twice a week though. And she was just like, twice a week, don't worry, my hair likes it. My hair likes it. I think during the winter my hair will be like once a week, but during the summer, absolutely 2 weeks. But I'm also gauging. I'm gauging if my hair needs to be washed, in terms of like, do we need to do it twice this week? You know, I'm not just washing my hair just for the sake of washing my hair. And my hair has been loving it. Would I recommend Healthy Hair Studios by Enitan? Absolutely. 100%. One, again, I've said this in the previous, and if you want like a full breakdown in terms of like what I've been doing, it's in the hair dedicated episode. But one, I feel so comfortable about my hair. I don't feel judged. I feel comfortable to talk about my struggles, and I feel guided. I feel like I'm doing things my hair actually needs, and the advice is amazing. So I have to wash my hair, I have to moisturize my hair every day, because we had the something gentle. That's the aromatic gentle is what I did, but that's not what you will do. If you go to them and that's your first time, you're gonna need to just ask them what they think you need. That's what she's been doing for me, and that's what has been working. We've got a long way to go, but I am so happy. I'm so happy with everyone who's doing my beauty treatments right now. And you know, if I wasn't happy, I would say. And lastly, where are we at with the NHS? I have not been able to catch them for an allergy test, which actually needs to be my priority this week, just because I've also been extremely busy. I will put that on my priority list, but yeah, we have come far. I'm very happy. I'm so happy. And I also want to say thank you for journeying with me. You on the other side of this camera, you on the other side of this YouTube. I am really grateful that I felt like this was a safe space for me to share, because in my years of content creation now, I'm kind of like hesitant on what I could share and things, but I really felt like you gave me the space to be me. So I'm really, really grateful. Thank you for not judging me. Thank you for not making me feel hideous. Thank you. I just want to say thank you. Even though we are closing this chapter, the journey continues, my darlings. Make sure you keep up to date with me on YouTube, LinkedIn. Yes, I'm on LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, and all those amazing platforms that I stay active on. And remember that beauty isn't linear, unfortunately. It is not one size fits all, and that is okay. I really hope that this journey that we have journeyed together really gave you the insight that you needed, whether you took one thing, two things, or the whole thing. I hope that you got the answers that you needed. And just know that I'm still seeking answers, cough, cough, NHS. But at the end of the day, guess what? The day gotta end. And when I say that, it means that one day it will all make sense. And even if it doesn't, you did your best with what you had. I know the conversation online right now is beauty maxing, and you can beauty max as much as you want. But if you do not love yourself from inside, hence why I created this series. If you don't get to the root of you, you're never going to be satisfied. And this is more than just beauty treatments. This is more than just, you know, a nip and tuck, even though we didn't do any nips and tucks. It's really about getting to the beauty of you. And I really hope that the Lord showed you who you are in him, because at the end of the day, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And when I was learning about what that meant, because I said to the Lord, I said, I don't know, I don't get what you mean by I am fearfully and wonderfully made. But when God created us, he was in such awe of his creation because he saw himself in us. He saw God in us. And I know that's a concept that so many people don't really understand, and it's something that I've had to grasp and understand. But we are really and truly made in his image. So we can't now say, well, this image isn't good enough. Regardless if I get things cleared up or not, I am beautiful, and you are beautiful, and we are all beautiful. So yeah, until next time. We do whatever we want, whatever we want.